Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Gopi and I am a cybersecurity architect and penetration tester. I will conduct the cybersecurity course in this channel, and this course will help you to get more competency on the cybersecurity area. Let's see about the course agenda now. These are the topics I will present in this session. Today I will give the overview on these topics. From the next sessions onwards, I will deep dive in each topics and provide the execution approaches and demos to execute these activities. Okay, agenda. Why this course? Current challenges in cybersecurity. Who can attend this course and course benefits? Cybersecurity in product development lifecycle. Overview aspects. Security for different types of products and scenarios. Cybersecurity list of activities and deliverables. Security standards, security tools, security execution demo and case studies, overview aspects. Why this course? To get competency awareness on cybersecurity in product development lifecycle, execute cybersecurity activities with simplified approaches in product development lifecycle. To achieve end-to-end security, implement, develop, test, and deliver the security activities for the applications or products. Next, current challenges in cybersecurity. Minimal level of competency to achieve end-to-end security in product development lifecycle. Insufficient expertise in cybersecurity area from the tools, technologies, and process aspects. Minimal level of sources and references to execute with simplified approaches. Who can attend the course? Security professionals, computer science professionals, training practitioners, computer science students or professors, software users, email mobile users or computer users. Benefit of the course. You can get more end-to-end security competency from the tools, technologies and process aspects. It provides simplified approaches to execute the security activities, provide detail to other security standards, regulatory bodies, and security compliance. Also, training is free of cost. Okay, next topic is cybersecurity in product development lifecycle. The first layered boxes I shown different stages or different phases in the product development lifecycle, which we are following in the IT industries. The second layered box, security activities, we need to consider in each phase when we develop the products or applications. Then the third line shown, security audit, trade compliance, security compliance checks. We need to verify whether these activities are followed and executed thoroughly when we develop the products or applications. The light yellow colored boxes shown the vulnerability assessment activities which we want to follow in the logical phase when we do the software development. Then the light green color activities we want to do in the runtime stage or dynamic stage, which we want to follow in the product development lifecycle. To execute these activities, we need process, guidelines, templates, and execution approaches, sample case studies. Also, how to adhere to NIST 62443 standards when we develop the products. So these angles we can cover in this course majorly. Okay, again if we come to the top layered boxes, first stage pre-sales, second plan and requirements phase, third design and architect phase, fourth development, fifth CI/CD integration, test, operate, migration and decommissions. So these are all the phases we are following in the software development lifecycle. Suppose if you see the pre-sales security activities, what are all the security activities we need to consider when we do the pre-sales? We need to create the security proposals. So in that proposals, we need to mention the security list of activities we need to execute for this application or product, and a list of deliverables which we want to follow in the application or products, execution approaches, tools, cost estimation, timeline to execute these activities. At least these informations thoroughly we need to mention in the pre-sales to get approvals from the customers or users. Okay, I will create some practical case studies and demonstrate for the pre-sales activities how we need to create the security proposals with the security list and activities, deliverables, execution approaches, tools, estimation, timeline. All these aspects I will cover and I will demonstrate later. So timing, you please try to consider at least these are all the high level security activities we need to consider when we do the pre-sales for the application or product. Okay, next when we come to the plan and requirement phase, these are all the security activities we need to consider: cybersecurity requirements or product security requirements, product security specification sheet, then risk management plan. These are all the activities we need to consider when we do the plan and the requirement phase. When we do the architect and design phase, these are all the security activities we need to consider. Threat modeling we need to do, security risk assessment, software hazard analysis if it is applicable, architecture principles for security, design rules or design principles for security. These are all the high level activities we need to consider when we do the architect and design for the application or solution. Okay, when we come to the development phase, security activities we need to consider like secure coding practices and secure coding checklist, secure code review and secure code review checklist, SAST, static application security test, security vulnerability fix and retest. So these aspects we need to do when we do the secure software development or secure product development. Okay, when we come to the CI/CD and tools integration, these are all the high level security activities or DevSecOps activities we need to consider when we develop the products or software. So securely we need to commit the code quality checks like static application security test, SAST with the CI/CD pipeline, software composition analysis with the CI/CD pipeline, secure build process, software signing mechanism. At least these activities we need to implement when we do the CI/CD pipeline. Then testing phase activities. Basically this is the runtime or dynamic test activities. Here what are all the security high level activities we need to consider? SAST, static application security test, this is optional. Software composition analysis, again this is also optional. Dynamic application security test we need to do, first testing, penetration testing. These are all the high level activities we need to consider when we do the dynamic or runtime environment related security test. Okay, once we come to the operate phase, there what are all the security activities we need to follow? Security hardening, continuous monitoring and vulnerability scanning to identify the security issues. Meantime, patch management, upgrading the softwares or components, that activities also we need to do in the operation phase. When we come to the migration or decommission phase, these are all the security high level activities. Secure data handling and process we need to create, secure decommission and guidelines we need to create to follow migration or decommission process. If you see the blue color line, I mentioned security audit, trade compliance, security compliance checks. These are all the activities from the quality management to verify whether the security is considered and executed thoroughly or not. Using these activities we can validate for the products or applications. Okay, now I hope you got some clarity what are all the high level security activities we need to consider when we do the product or software development in the organization. So next topic we can move to discuss further. Okay, when we develop the product there will be multiple scenarios, right? Example, application, that may be the web-based application, REST API, desktop-based application, that we consider as first category. Then the second category, mobile applications, that may be the Android or iOS based application. Third category, embedded devices, the device that may be connected or non-connected devices. Fourth category, cloud services, cloud APIs, Docker, container, Kubernetes, IoT connectivity based applications. These applications we can consider as in the fourth category. So each category, the end-to-end security, how we need to execute that aspect we can see in this course very detailed way. When we come to the product domains, there will be multiple domains. Example, medical based application or product, fintech banking based applications, office automation applications, aerospace applications, telecom, building automations, industrial control automations. So there will be multiple domains. Each domains, the security process, how we need to consider that aspect also we can see in this course. In the product development scenarios, there have two categories majorly. One is new product development, another one is existing product development. When we want to execute the security activities for new product development, it is recommended to execute end-to-end security. Suppose if we go to the existing product development lifecycle, again we need to understand whether this is feature enhancement or feature adaptation or migration. That may be the data migration, cloud migration, component upgradation. So in the second category, it is recommended the security based on our scope of work. Sometimes if required, the end-to-end security also we can execute here. So security is applicable for all the development scenarios. Scope of security work need to be defined for existing development scenarios. I will give some of the sample case studies how to execute the new product development security as well as the existing product development security in the coming sessions. Okay, if we summarize the cybersecurity list of activities and deliverables in the product development life cycles, pre-sales activities, security requirements, threat model and security risk analysis, cybersecurity risk management plan, software hazard analysis, secure coding and secure code review, SAST, DAST, penetration test, fuzz test, secure hardening. So additionally, wherever we need security audit, compliance checks, governance checks also we need to consider to achieve end-to-end security for the products or applications. Here we can see about the security standards. We have NIST, embedded and IoT device related security requirements standards, Wi-Fi security requirements standards from NIST, mobile and Android device security requirements from NIST, Bluetooth security from NIST. In the application aspect, we have OWASP top 10, SANS CWE, CVE, OWASP mobile top 10, OWASP mobile testing guides. So these standards mostly we can follow and we can execute the security activities for the applications. Then secure coding and assessment, we have the secure coding for CSED, OWASP secure coding, SANS CWE secure coding practices, Microsoft secure coding practices, Mishra guidelines. So these security coding guidelines we have. And threat modeling aspects, if we see Microsoft threat modeling, ARM best practices, OWASP threat modeling guidelines, NIST threat modeling, CVSS, STRIDE methodology. These aspects we can see in the threat modeling area. So additionally, medical healthcare related cybersecurity standards, banking, fintech cybersecurity standards, automotive, aerospace cybersecurity standards, office automation security standard, ICS, home automation, building automation security standards, telecommunications, semiconductor, e-commerce security standards also we can see in this course additionally. Basically, the end-to-end security activities, at least these standards we need to follow and we need to execute the security activities for the products or applications. Security tools. To execute the security activities, that may be the vulnerability assessment or penetration testing, we have tools. Example, to execute the threat model, we have open source tools as well as the licensed tools. We can see some demo on open source tools, how to execute the threat model. Then static application security test. Here also we have proprietary tools as well as the open source tools. We can see some demo on the open source tools, how to execute the static application security test and how to identify the security issues in the source code and how we need to fix that aspects we can see. Dynamic application security test. Here also we have certain tools to execute the dashed scan. We can see that tools list and the demos also. Software composition analysis. We can use some open source tools and we can see some demos how to execute the software composition analysis assessment. Okay, penetration testing. Here we can see more demos on how to execute the hacking, how to create the penetration test cases, penetration test scenarios, penetration test findings, how we can report that, how we can calculate the risk rating, all these aspects we can see. And infrastructure network related security also we can see. Wireless security testing tools also we can see down some demo here. Okay, security process. Once we identify the products, we need to define some process to execute the security activities, which tools we need to use, how we need to execute these activities. That aspects we can create the process. That details also we can see in this session. Example, manual execution approaches, best practices, security automations, vulnerability management and automations, security incident monitoring tools, security reporting tools, security fix, retest, how we need to conduct in the development life cycles, security standards, trade compliance, security compliance and audit. All these aspects we can see in the course. Okay, next session plan. I am planning to give cybersecurity terminologies and definitions so that you can get some familiar with the cybersecurity terminologies, since I will use this terminologies in all the sessions so that you can get certain input here. Okay, once we complete this session, I will take one application and I will demonstrate how to execute each and every security activities which is mentioned in the earlier slides. Okay friends, this is the detail about the cybersecurity course. If you have further clarifications, please post in comment section. Also, if you like this session, please click the like button and subscribe this channel to get further training videos. I will see you in next session. Bye.